Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our level 53 weaving episode. Our minion for today is going to be the Wind-Up Zahagan. Hello there! Honestly, looking a little paler than I expected. I blame the snow. Alright, hello Averil. What do you got for me today? If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to be your tutor. Averil is pursing her lips in annoyance. Ah, excellent. I know you were expecting me to have an order for you, but something else has come up. I wonder if you might keep my mother occupied for a spell. I have plans to have tea with my conjurer friends, and mother won't let me go. She hasn't said anything, of course, but she's hidden my favorite dress. I know what that means. But I am going, and in that dress too. He'll be there, my first sweetheart. And I would just die if he sees me in anything else. I know how this must seem to you, but my point is that I shall need time to search my house, and I have no one else to turn to. Please keep my mother busy. She'll be where she always is, in the cathedral. Just ask her about religion or something. That'll keep her there for bells. Alright, we're gonna go distract. Alright, fair enough. Let's take the aetheryte. That'll be the fastest way. Alright, on to St. Raimono's Cathedral. And where is she? Way deep in, got it. There you are, Glenda. Hi! I wanted to talk to you for a bit. Satora, you haven't come to pray, have you? You know what? Let's go for it. Yes, I'm one with Helone. A likely story. You wandered in here out of boredom, didn't you? Has my daughter made even a single request out of you? Of course not. If only she'd take the weaving and forget this chirurgeon nonsense. You may think me unfair, but my daughter is everything to me, and I cannot. When I lost my husband, I would have lost my mind had it not been for Averil. I won't let the war take her from me too. There's absolutely no need for her to see back. Okay, see, this is making you a lot more reasonable and understandable. Have you considered talking to her about this? At all, because it sure doesn't sound like you have, given the way she's been talking about you. You've been coming across as very misogynistic and trying to force her into gender roles that she doesn't want to fit into. This is a very different story. Her so-called friends seem to speak of nothing but fighting. They're little more than maids, but do they act maidenly? Okay, now you're leaning back into the gender role bullshit. Really, the young ladies these days are... Well, we got her talking at least. Dear me, I've talked your ear off. Well, I'd best be getting home now. Thank you, though. If only more of our young were as good listeners as you. See, she almost had me sympathetic for a moment, and then she went right back to her bullshit. Yeah, I think I'm like 80% on Averil's side on this. Your mother sucks. Your mother has issues at best. I understand her not wanting to lose her daughter to the war. That's perfectly reasonable. But she's not talking to her daughter about it, and she's turning it into a, I must enforce the gender roles on my daughter. It's like, okay, great motivation, still an asshole. Satora, I found my dress. It's hardly a splendid evening gown, but Mother never bought me better. I couldn't find the dress gloves, though. Mother must have thrown them away. In fairness, I'd used them so much that the fingers had worn through. Could you make me a new pair? I'd like something tasteful that matches my dress. Holy rainbow gloves would do it, I should think, as pretty as you can make. Alright, and there is our first actual assignment from her. We want holy rainbow gloves. Where are they? There they are. Alright, let's get macro crafting, and I'll read out the ingredients. For the holy rainbow gloves, we need 1 lightning shard, 3 wind crystals, 17 lightning crystals, and 6 water crystals. For time gathering from the churning mist, I don't have access to this yet, so I got it off the market board, but we can use botany for 4 Dravanian mistletoe. For regular gathering, in the central shroud, 6 cotton bull. In the Kurthus Western Highlands, botany for 9 rainbow cotton bull. And in the Dravanian forelands, mining for 4 Dravanian spring water. From Bane Mites in the North Shroud, we can get 2 Diorite webs. For our pre-crafts, as a weaver, at level 23, we can make 1 crafted dew thread for 2 total. We can make 3 crafts of rainbow thread for 5 total at level 51. We can make 2 rainbow cloth at level 51. As an alchemist, we can make 2 crafts of holy water for 4 total at level 52. And back to Weaver, we can make 2 holy rainbow cloth at level 52, and that'll be everything we need for the holy rainbow gloves. Alright, we got our high quality. Here you are, Averil. Have you finished my holy rainbow gloves? Sorry, I don't mean to rush you, it's just that I'm bursting to see my friends. Understandable. Here is your gloves. Are your gloves, rather. These are absolutely gorgeous, Satora. The cloth has such a luster and the stitching is so fine. Well, I feel as though I could dance, they're so wonderful. Ah, I never could have made something so splendid. It must be so sublime to bring happiness to people with your handiwork. Oh, and tea! Tea will be all the more wonderful now. I can't wait to see what my childhood sweetheart thinks of these. It's been beastly trying to meet him, you know, because Mother never approved of him being from the broom. She's glasses too! She's just losing points by the second! But he's his most gentle soul, albeit a bit clumsy. I don't know what he'd do without me. Well, now that I've seen your work with my own 2 eyes, there are about 100 things I'd like you to make. I'll be in touch. After tea, of course. Ah, it seems we got her interested in weaving, though. Perhaps there's a way for everybody to win, if we're lucky. Though I don't want Glenda to win. I want her to suffer. Not from, like, losing her daughter. I just want her to be, like... I just want her to calm down, honestly. Alright, let's get started on our crafting log for today. Let me just go ahead and make my own pair of holy rainbow gloves. And let me pull up my crafting ingredient list. Alright, for Weaver's crafting for today, level 53 to 54 recipes. We are going to need 25 wind shards, 34 lightning shards, 1 water shard, 33 fire crystals, 89 wind crystals, 41 earth crystals, 398 lightning crystals, and 98 water crystals. For timed gathering, we need from mining in eastern Lenosha 5 volcanic rock salt. Okay, now that those gloves are done, let me go ahead and change my settings to make this menu more navigable for me with minimal effort, and let's start crafting. Alright. For continuing our timed gathering, from the Kurthus Western Highlands, we use Botany to get 11 Kurthan tea leaves, and we'll use Botany in the Churning Mist to get 52 Dravanian mistletoe, which I just got off the market board. For fishing, from the Cloud Top fishing hole in the Sea of Clouds, we can get 2 blue cloud coral. Remember that blue cloud coral requires snagging. And can't access this one quite yet, need a little bit more main story progress, but in the Churning Mist you can fish up 2 Mogpoms. I got them off the market board. Next up, in the for regular gathering, in the Central Shroud we can use Botany for 94 cotton bull. In the South Shroud, Botany for 50 flax. In the North Shroud we can use Botany to get 1 latex. In Middle Lenosha we can use Botany to get 5 straw. In Southern Thanalan, we can use mining to get 11 mithril ore. In Northern Thanalan, 5 basilisk eggs from mining. In the Kurthus Western Highlands, we can mine up 15 raw Larimar and 55 mithrite sand, and use Botany for 141 rainbow cotton bull and 2 mistil. Next up, in the Dravanian Forelands, we can use Botany for to get 54 stalks of Raimi and 2 dark chestnut logs, and we can use our mining in the same area to get 52 Dravanian spring water. In terms of enemy drops, from Deep Eyes north of Falcon's Nest in the Kurthus Western Highlands, we can get 20 Deep Eye Tears. From Bane Mites in the North Shroud, we can get 40 Diorite Web. In the Dravanian Forelands, we can fight brown bears, which are north of Tailfeather, to get 2 bear fat, and we can fight wyverns in the southwestern regions of the Dravanian Forelands to get 33 wyvern skins and 2 wyvern wings. Finally, in the Sea of Clouds, east of Camp Cloudtop, we can fight Dalmals for 6 Dalmal hides. That's all the gathering. On to the pre-crafts. As a blacksmith armor, we can make 11 mithrite nuggets at level 51. As a goldsmith, we can make 5 basilisk whetstones at level 40. We can make 5 Larimar at level 53. As a leather worker, we can make 11 wyvern leather at level 52, and 2 Dalmo leather at level 54. As a weaver, we can make 20 crafts of dew thread for 39 total at level 23. We can make 7 crafts of linen yarn for 14 total at level 32. We can make 47 crafts of rainbow thread for 94 total at level 51. We can make 39 rainbow cloths at level 51. Then 18 crafts of Raimi thread for 35 total at level 54. Then 14 Raimi cloth at level 54. Moving on to Alchemist, we can make 1 rubber at level 7. 26 crafts of holy water for 78 total at level 52. There is so much that we need. Then we can make 1 each of grade 1 dexterity dissolvent, grade 1 strength dissolvent, grade 1 intelligence dissolvent, grade 1 mind dissolvent, and grade 1 vitality dissolvent as alchemist at level 53 to 54. And finally, we can make, as a weaver, at level 52, 39 crafts of holy rainbow cloth. And that should be all the pre-crafting we need to make, let's see, all the level 53 recipes, all the level 54 recipes, and the collectible we're going to be turning in today. So I will be right back when I have finished my crafting, and we can make that collectible and go hand it in to finish off for today. Alright, and that is the last recipe from level 53 to 54 done. All that's left for today is to do the collectible, turn it in for script, and then we're good to go. Alright, our collectible for today is the rarefied Holy Rainbow Hat. Let's go ahead and craft that, and then we can go hand it in over in, let's say Limsa today. But yeah, got a whole bunch of new, it looked like crafter and some gatherer gear. As well as general, like, various accessories for my combat jobs. I'll figure out how to equip and meld all that on my own time. The melds are not too important at this stage, like, materia melding is not too useful until you're at level cap. It makes things easier, but it's already not that hard as is. So, the materia melding is purely just a thing I like to do to keep my gear up. Alright, let's go hand in that. Oh god, what did I even make? Rarefied Holy Rainbow Hat, thank you. Wonder why it didn't get listed in the log like it does for the other gear I make. Interesting. Maybe because the other gear is actually equipable. Alright, hello there, collectible appraiser. I have for you, there we go, a rarefied Holy Rainbow Hat. You're gonna give me 54 script for it. Enough for maybe 1 materia? And we hit level 69 with Reflect. I'll have to figure out where to put that on my hotbar later. For now, that is it for weaving for today. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, I believe it is time for Alchemy, which is going to have the most comically short crafting that I have ever seen. I will see everyone next time for that.